My friend, first I gotta say I have to apologize as we speak. You had a CD or album, we should say album release party last night. I couldn't make it to that. From what I saw on Instagram, man, it was jam-packed. You were jamming the crowd and people were having a great time.
You weren't there?
Sorry, man.
This interview's over.
I'm so seriously, man. I wanted to make it down, but other complicated things happened and everything else.
No worries whatsoever. No, we had a good time last night. We threw a big party last night. My team put together this wonderful event to celebrate the release of my new record, New Tattoo, and yeah, it was cool. It was contest winners and fans and media and a little bit of industry there too. So it was really cool.
You know, we've been talking about this album for the last 6 months, I think.
Easily.
Every time we've run into each other, whether it be at the CMAOs, which, by the way, congratulations on your award.
Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that.
And also like the Juno Awards, which you were nominated, walking the red carpet on that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. They keep letting me into all these places. I don't know how I get in, but
you have all this stuff going on, man. How could you make time to do an album?
Yeah, well, we blocked it out. You know, I wrote for 18 months for this record. Literally, the week that Shake These Walls came out, I was down in Nashville writing, and I remember being in the office looking at my manager going, what am I even doing here? And, you know, they were saying, well, you know, you can never have too many songs, and they're 100% right. You know, we just keep the train rolling, especially in country, just writing all the time. Stacked up like 70 plus songs and picked the best 12, I think, or the 12 that go best together.
Wait, I gotta go back. You wrote 70 songs.
Yeah, easily, yeah.
I don't know how that's easily.
Sorry, I mean, like, it was 70 plus songs, like without
throw in the plus.
Without exaggeration. Yeah, it's just one of those things. You know, with 2 kids and a wife and a career,
exactly.
I block out time to write, and so when I'm there, we put the pedal to the metal. Like, I'm writing 2 songs a day for 2 weeks straight. So I'm coming home with almost 30 songs, right? And you do that a few times, and you stack up a few gems, and really you're looking for the ones that are the special ones, right? That the hair on the back of your neck stands up, or someone says, "Wow, you got something there," you know.
But how do you, and I know you don't think this way, but I'm going to ask this question anyways. How do you top yourself, man, when you had so much success? And we're going to talk about some of the things too, because you got some sports stuff going on and some other things too. But how do you top yourself, man?
I don't even know. It's just one of those things. It's like, you know, there's anxiety every time you go into releasing new music or a new record. It's like, oh man, am I still relevant? Are people still interested? And so you just kind of have to be comfortable in your own shoes as who you are and in your own skin. And you know, I was just looking at it, especially in this one. I was almost looking at it like, you know, if this was the last thing that I ever did, I would want to put all of my effort and all of my energy, and I really wanted people to feel how much fun we were having while we were writing these songs, while we were cutting these songs. You know, because often it's just me and Jeff in the studio, Jeff Copeland, who produced all but one song on this record, and you know, it's just him and I. And so, you know, we're such good friends that we spend a lot of time trying to make each other laugh. And I think you can hear it on the record. You know, you can tell when I'm smiling and I'm singing at the same time. Like, and you know, there's a lot of silly stuff that we just left in the mix. You know, because it was a cool moment or it made us chuckle. And so I'm excited for people to hear the record, man. And you know, in terms of how do you keep the train rolling? You just got to stay true to yourself and hope people want to come along for the ride still.
Okay, well, part of that ride is the single Loud. What's that about, my friend? Or should I even ask?
That's just about us being ridiculous. Listen, that song, okay, so 2 things happened that day. We were trying to write a show opener. Often that happens in Nashville. They say, well, what do you want to write today? Today I want to write a ballad, or today I want to write up-tempo, or whatever it is. So I had this idea. I said, you know, I want to write a show opener, something new that I can come out with that's going to get everyone pumped up. And then at that time, we were just joking about one-word titles, because I love one-word titles, because there's so much that you can infer from that, right? And usually a few different things. And so the joke in the room was, you know, if Tim Hicks was going to have a one-word title, what would it be? And someone said Loud. And of course, we all fell over laughing, right? And that's how the song came up. And then, you know, I wrote that song, the same guys I wrote Stomping Ground, Slow Burn, Here Comes the Thunder, and we always do a track write. And what that means is, as we're writing the song and working out the lyrics and the melody and whatnot, we're laying it out in the studio. And so by the end of the day, I'm cutting the vocal and laying the harms down. And the next day, we are passing around the mix between all the co-writers, and someone said, man, this would be great for sports. And next thing you know, NHL gets on board, and boom, we're all over North America with the song "Loud," right?
Congratulations on that too. And CFL, man, you still got something going on with that too.
Yeah, we're going to be part of their Thursday night music lineup. So we're going out to Regina to play at the Saskatchewan Roughriders game, and they're playing the Hamilton Ticats, which is actually that's my home team, right? Wow. So so it's going to be a great day to take part in that. I love Canadian football. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a big CFL fan, and because it was beaten into me as a kid, right? It's one less down. It's a tougher game, moves faster, more kicking. My dad would always say those things. So it's just really an honor to be involved in stuff like that.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I'm an Argonaut fan, you know that. But you know what? When it comes to the Ticats, Angel King Kong Moscow will always be my favorite.
That man has giant hands, dude. He has giant, my hands, I can fit 10 of my hands in that man's hand.
I love him, man. Big and nasty. Okay, so here you are, family man. Yep. You're recording an album. Yeah. You're going to all these awards. You're doing, checking out with fans and stuff like that. Now you got a tour going on. Jeez, like I keep saying, man, how do you fit this all in?
Yeah, well, you just do your best, really, to try and balance it. And people ask me all the time, and I think we've even talked about it, how do you balance life and career? And there's no answer. Some days you win, some days you lose. Some days I get it right, some days I get it way wrong. So it's just about trying to do my best, and we're just... I'm trying to juggle it, dude. I'm trying to stay married and be a good dad, and have a music career all at the same time. So it's sometimes it can be challenging, but I love it, and I've got a great support system. My wife is a wonderful lady and is behind me 100% of the way, and my kids could care less that I'm a singer. I'm just dad to them, which is the way we're trying to raise them. That I'm no different than anyone else. My job is to go out and play guitar and sing, and just people go out and teach in a classroom or build in construction or whatever it is. It's just a job.
When does the tour kick off?
Yeah. So, am I allowed to talk about that?
Yes, you are. Don't ask her. No, you're not asking anybody anything. We're doing the interview. We need to know when the tour is happening so we can get tickets ASAP.
Talk about the announcement.
The announcement. Okay, they're discussing what's going on. Okay, so we're gonna get part of the answer. Okay, what can you tell us?
Well, I can tell you, with every new record, there's a new tour going on, and we're definitely going to do that. And pretty soon we're gonna, you'll see that we'll have a big announce go out. But I can tell you, most definitely we will be on the road in the fall.
Okay, so if we can't get the answer now, I know we'll get it through social media.
Right.
So where do we go to follow you for social media, all the fun stuff, and also crossing fingers, CCMAs. Yeah. Hopefully you're going to be there too.
Oh, I'll be there for sure. It's in Hamilton, so that's right in my backyard. I live in St. Catharines, so
you got to be the opening act, man.
Oh, I hope so. Yeah. I hope so. So and I got a feeling they'll put me to work that weekend because it's going to be. I'm local, so it kind of makes sense. But I'm always around at the CCMA. I love that, and you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Tim Hicks Music for Instagram and Twitter, and at Tim Hicks Official for Facebook. And I'm around, man. I love to interact with fans and really encourage people to reach out because I love that part of it.
Hey, look, man, congratulations with the success. I will see you in Hamilton, man, and hopefully I'll be at one of the concerts whenever you make the announcement.
You will be there, but I trust you will be there for sure.
Thanks, my friend.
My pleasure, man.